was designed to help you use the autofill function within Microsoft Excel. You can see the pivot table to the right is not set up properly because there are spaces or gaps between each of these plots. So the pivot table doesn't know how to actually read this properly without there being a value in each of these cells. To do this manually takes a lot of time, so there's actually a shortcut, and that's what this video will show you. To do that, we want to select the area where we actually want to fill in. And what we're doing is we're going to fill in below each of those identifiers with the same unique identification. So in this last plot as an example, if we want to fill in 603 all the way down, we want to fill in block 1 all the way down, and treat, etc. And then date, we're going to fill all the way from the first date. So to do this, we've selected, and then we're going to go to Control G, as in go to. We're going to select Special, Blanks, and then click on OK. And what this has done is selected everything below where we want to fill from. And then the next step is to hit equal sign. So we're going to say that cell is equal to the value above it. And then to do this for each of those cells that we've highlighted, we're actually going to hit Control and then Enter at the same time. And you can see that auto fills it. The problem is that each of these cells is now a formula. So we want to do, in case we do any ordering or sorting, we want to make sure that these are all values and not formulas. So we're going to right click and copy, and then go back and paste Special, select values, so that we're just putting back in values, and it retains all that information. But you can see the equal signs are gone. In date, to make sure that these are all in date format, we right click, we go to Format Cells, select date, the formatting that we like, click OK. You can see it does not automatically update the pivot table until we go into the pivot table. Scroll to the right here, right click, and hit refresh. And then we get a nice little problem like this. We click OK. That might be just set up for my particular browser, but anyway, it should still work out in the end. So here we've got each of our dates by our treatment. And these are all just made up numbers just to give you an idea of how this should actually work. And then each time you put in a new date to the left, you go through the same step, the same steps that we just did, and then hit refresh again, and then new date should be entered.